What's going on, everyone? We're going to be talking about dividend stocks and how you guys can get rich over time the slow way versus going that more aggressive and very risky way of day trading or swing trading. Now for myself, I'm a full-time options day trader slash scalper, so my risk to reward can be a lot more elevated than someone who's investing in dividend stocks, but it's also 100 times more risky. A lot of times people want to get into the market, but they don't really feel comfortable trading, and maybe they want to allocate some funds each and every single month to some high paying dividend stocks that are going to kind of allow you to grow that portfolio over time and create that generational wealth. So dividend stocks have been a popular choice among investors for many years for good reason. Not only do they offer a steady stream of income, but they can also be a good way to build wealth over the long term, as stated in the opening of this video. One of the main benefits of investing in dividend stocks is the passive income they provide, right? You don't really have to do anything. You kind of buy shares, you accumulate these shares over time, and the companies kind of just pay you out on those dividends. Dividends pay a portion of their profits to shareholders in the form of what is called the dividend, right? This means that a shareholder, you will receive regular payments for simply owning a small piece of that company. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't get a seat at the table, you don't get to make any executive decisions with that company, you just get a little small portion of those payments. Another advantage to investing in dividend stocks is that they can provide a stability in uncertain times, unlike growth-oriented stocks, which tend to be more volatile, subject to market swings. Dividend stocks offer a level of stability that can help you weather economic downturns. Now, I'm going to get into a few of the top, dividend stocks that I think you should invest into. Again, do your own research. There's a ton of dividend stocks out there. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you guys financial advice, but these are some of the dividend stocks that I personally like because they pay a good dividend, and I'm going to kind of go over and show you guys exactly, how much they pay, right? Additionally, dividend stocks can be used to build wealth over the long term. Growth-oriented stocks may provide potential for bigger gains, but they also come with a greater degree of risk. Like I stated before, it's very risky to kind of invest in these growth companies and kind of trade these companies and swing trade them. Investing in dividend stocks combined with the well-diversified portfolio, maybe adding in some ETFs or having an IRA or investing into your company's 401k are all great ways to kind of diversify your portfolio. You have to think about it. When you're trading versus investing, it's two completely different game plans. Investing, you want to spread your risk as wide as it can go, right? Because you kind of want to make a flat line of the level of risk that you are kind of putting out there. You don't want to put all your eggs into one basket, have some kind of economic downturn happen, and then your portfolio is down. This is one problem that a lot of people had on that, that 2020 kind of run up. So many people just went into these high speculative names, these high growth names, put all their eggs into one basket, and the market pulled down, and now some of these people are down 60, 70, 80%. You want to spread that wealth, right? You want to spread your wealth very thin, so it's a slow and steady kind of grind, right? Dividend stocks offer other benefits, including passive income, stability in uncertain times, potential for long-term wealth creation. As with any investment, obviously, like I said, do your own research, but what we're going to do here is I've got a list of stocks, okay? I've got a list of stocks that I kind of want to, go over, right? And when I go over these stocks, I'm going to kind of let you know how much you can make. So the stocks that we're going to be looking at investing into, it's going to be AT&T, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and Intel. So the first one that we're going to be looking at is going to be AT&T. And let me kind of go over here and, go to my other screen so we can kind of take a look. So if we look at AT&T, right, AT&T is going to offer a 5.48% annual dividend yield, 28 cents every quarter, right? If we look at something like Johnson & Johnson, right, Johnson & Johnson dividend yield, Johnson & Johnson dividend yield is paying $1.13 quarterly dividend amount and 2.76% annually. If we look at something like Intel, right, Intel dividend yield, Intel is going to be 36 cents quarterly dividend and a 5.15% annual yield, right? We're going to look at Procter & Gamble dividend. Procter & Gamble is going to be paying 91 cents, quarterly dividend yield, 2.5% annual. So these are all some really good companies that you can kind of get involved in and start kind of allocating some cash here. That doesn't mean you have to, dump thousands of dollars. For example, Procter & Gamble costs $142 a share. So depending on your budget, depending on your expenses, is all going to depend on the amount that you're going to be able to invest. One stock that I like that is very, very cheap is the AT&T, right? We just looked at the price of AT&T. So for example, $142, if you can afford to allocate $142 every, paycheck, you buying up a share, bi-monthly, right? So you're going to get 2 shares of Procter & Gamble. You just continue to do that over time and over time. It's only a $150 investment. But if we kind of look at AT&T is only $20, guys. So if we take like the same $100, $150 investment, we're going to be able to accumulate more shares of AT&T, which is going to accumulate in a very, very high yielding dividend at 5.5% annually on AT&T. I hope this video kind of helps you guys. I want to kind of broaden my channel out to make different types of content, not just for that scalper, not just for that day trader, because I understand that not everyone is kind of cut from that cloth where you guys can get into the market, get out of the market. I understand a lot of people really don't like to, learn the technical analysis and stay up to date on all the news, and you kind of want to be involved in the conversation, right, at the round table, but you don't really want to kind of do all of that high risk sort of investing, high risk trading, right? You want to do things a little bit more safe, grow your portfolio over time. Maybe your budget or your finances are a little bit different than others, and this still grabs you that seat at the table to have that great conversation starter piece that you guys can kind of take with you. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, doing different types of videos here, guys. Bear with me. I'm writing a lot of this stuff by hand and then kind of going back over it, because a lot of this stuff I have in here, but it's hard to kind of get out, right, all in one word. So I like to format everything, I like to write everything down and then kind of reiterate that information in that research that I did for you guys. Hope you guys understand, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys are interested in day trading at all and you guys want to kind of learn the markets with me, maybe you're interested in getting started with day trading, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. You can join a community of other people who are doing this on a day-to-day basis. But I'll see you guys all in the next video.